Let's check if this is all running right now. Okay, it seems like it's pretty cool. Just a quick session, right? What I'm doing here right now is I automated the amount of super VHS and tape on the track, right? But I want to drop in this fucking bassline to drop in a little bit smoother. So I go back into write mode, kick in. Let's go here. Take a look. Let's go here. Let's go for this automation line and then one more. And this one. Okay, so the thing is here, this is a good example of how rises don't work in a good way if you try to compose. So you want to go for, I don't know if you see it on the screen, right? You go for export and it just render it in place, right? So that the let me check if I was streaming, so that the vocal file, yeah, it's for this. So whenever I start the track right now, right, so it'll always be exactly this part and not be triggered from here and then go until here. That's also, by the way, ultra important if whenever you work in larger projects and if you rely on round robin heavy instruments, I always recommend to make sure that you have a situation where you, what I always do before I get into the mixing state, I render everything in place multiple times to get the sound I'm looking for, right? So, because, yeah, that's ultra important for me. Okay, this snare is sound like ass. So let's look for an for a reverb. Oh yeah, you could now argue that you should create a reverb room for every instrument, but I don't care about that because I don't want to create realistic sounding reverb rooms. But I want to create right now a track that's tailored to a specific purpose, right? And in that case, reverb rooms are not relevant. You want to do that if you for example, compose for only, I don't know, for an orchestra or something, then of course you want to make it as realistic as possible, and you only want to create one specific send reverb room that you send the signals to, right? But not if you have other stuff in mind. So it's one of the examples where you can say that all these rules and so on are not that relevant, right? It's yeah, of course the rules are existent, but in the end they don't really matter, I would say, because you have to break them to understand what you can do better, not like in general better, but better to give something to the project you are currently working on. Yeah, so let's check out this now. Yeah, I hate that. Combined right now with a second reverb that's called Realm. I use this one a lot just because I want this first reverb to sound kind of realistic, right? But yeah, let me double check something. I'll be back in a minute.